you very much, everyone. For me, I would like to thank and congratulate you for being here, because I know that it was never easy for you, and the weather was personal since in the morning. But at least you managed actually to come here, and you knew that it was. I know that it was never easy for you in that cold to come here. So we are here actually to convene our first constitutional meeting, a regional one, whereby we are going to elect our structure, well known as the regional task team, which is going to take us to the upcoming regional congress. So before I go far, I would like to introduce the incoming chairperson, the now serving as the convener of the province of Gauteng, Mr. Comrade Filimabunda. Then we'll take over from there going forward. Amanda.
Amanda. Awethu. Awethu. Amanda. Comrade. Yeah, thank you, Comrade.
Gaddafi Mabunda.
Okay, Gaddafi Mabunda. We don't know each other, so it's a similarity. We can't say maybe we put him because it's Mabunda. It happened, we share the very same surname. Okay, thank you very much, Comrade. Yeah, we are here to, launch a structure of AADP in the city of Johannesburg. And then AADP is here, Comrade, to contest election. So with me, I have a national leadership from National Executive Committee of the AADP. On my right here, it's Comrade Stanley Masingi, who's part of our National Executive Committee deployed in Gauteng. I also have our National Administrator, Comrade Maweni. I'm sure the tall guy you see here amongst us. It's our National, Administrator of AADP, deployed also in Gauteng. So, Comrade, why we are here to ensure that AADP is represented in the city of Johannesburg, in the metro of city of Johannesburg. So today we are here to nominate our structure, or the composition of our structure, since we don't have branches, because normally when you elect, you must go to conference. But because now we are starting, we need to have structures that we are going to consolidate, all branches in the city of Johannesburg. So that is the reason that we are here. Amanda. So it's like that, Comrade. We are going to nominate those, the leadership, to represent various sub-regions, so that, they can report direct to our official, our regional officials, so that we have branches, we launch branches, and then this leadership will take us to the regional conference. The same applies with the province. Currently, we are two convener and coordinator, which is not with us today. We've got other responsibilities delegated to him. When we come from the lounge, we are going to be appointing structures as well for the province. The same applies at the regional level, going below to regional structures. So basically, it's what we are here for today. I thank you very much. Go ahead.
Mata, Aruna, Matimba, Aiwe, EFF Aiwe, Aiwe, ANC Aiwe, DA Aiwe. Forward, DP forward.
Forward.
Thank you very much, Comrade. All protocol observed. I welcome you, and the convener must also welcome us. Thank you for welcoming us. This is your territory. I'm happy that it is today. The masses are there. I'm happy that today that everybody responded to this call. It shows that we are not playing. It shows that we mean business. Even when we go out to recruit, people will see that AADP is here to take over. AADP is here to finish all this corruption. AADP is here to take leadership and free a black child. Amanda. At the moment, we are in, let me hand over to our national administrator so we can continue with this program. But as the convener has said, we are here to nominate today, and once we're done with this nomination, we are going to hit the ground running. And when we hit the ground running, remember, comrades, you are not alone. We are always there. We are a phone call away. We are a family that you never had before. We are now one big happy family. So from today, we must get to know each other. Once we recruit, we know we must report to our convener. I think the coach both here. They will report to our provincial convener as well. In that way, this Johannesburg region will grow. The only way to grow the organization is to recruit. There's no other magic. For us to win these elections is to recruit. For us to take over Johannesburg or Gauteng or South Africa is to recruit. Speak to your neighbor, speak to your friend, speak to your partner, speak to your cousin, speak to all kinds of people. Tell them about our constitution. Our constitution is clear. We'll send it to you on your WhatsApp so that you can familiarize yourself with it. Once you know our constitution, it's going to be easy for you to talk to other people, because when you go out there, to recruit, they will obviously ask you questions. So you must refer to the Bible, our Bible, which is our constitution. Even though our constitution still needs to be beefed up a bit, but at the moment it's clear and straightforward. And the earlier we start to familiarize ourselves with it, the better for us. I want to encourage you this morning, today, that the only way to see us growing is self-discipline. Without self-discipline, no one will follow you. No one wants to follow someone who doesn't have a discipline. How you conduct yourself in your family, how you conduct yourself in your community is very important, because you are leaders as you are here. So obviously, when you are a leader, you must be a good example. And so it can be easy for other people to follow you. Amanda. Leadership power.
Amanda. Amanda. I won't say much. I just want to give thanks to everyone who managed to came here. I know that you guys have stuff to do with your houses, homes, but you managed to came, so much appreciated. Bear in mind that politics is like a promotion. You know, when you promote something, you must know that certain product in and out. So meaning every one of us must know AADP in and out. So I believe you guys will get the constitution about the party, so you can know almost everything about the party. So when people ask you, then you're able to answer. So for now, I won't say much. I just want to thank everybody for coming. Then I'll just send over to the convener to take over. Thanks.
Amanda, all power
To the people.
Okay, comrade, let's start the business of the day. We have introduced our national leadership. And now the business of the day today is to discuss the national vision and objectives and mandate of the AADP. So I think Comrade Masingi, you'll outline. Yeah, please. Okay, the vision, what AADP stand for? What is it that we want to achieve? As an organization. Yes.
Amanda. It's always important to have our constitution here, so that when we talk, people must not say it's me who's saying my things. must always refer to a constitution. I don't know Imbalangana constitution, so we can outline it and then we can elaborate it.
You can just read them and paraphrase,
No?
and then we.
The Action Alliance Development Party is an anti-apartheid, pro-Africanism movement aiming at uniting Africans for one African continent, one currency, and one continental movement. A black consciousness movement fighting for black economic emancipation and total eradication of poverty through the implementation of the Freedom Charter as stipulated. The changes of the current constitution of the Republic of South Africa of 1996 to focus on total radical economic transformation around the African continent. This must be done through the executives and parliamentary processes to change the status quo. I think I'll pause there because it's too much to read and we don't have much time.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
Amanda, I'm glad we are here at Thokoza Park. We are next to Kliptown. Kliptown, that's where the Freedom Charter was created. Our Freedom Charter comes from Kliptown. I think it was 1956, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Next time when we meet, I will come with the Freedom Charter so we can teach everyone what does the Freedom Charter mean. Freedom Charter, let me brief you, it says people shall govern, people shall have land, people shall have education, people shall have, I think, who's got the Freedom Charter used us? No one, eh? Yeah, I think let's read our Freedom Charter. It is very important. It's one of the charters or one of the things that the ANC abandoned because I think it was one of the, when you go there, when you go to a history, you'll see during Freedom Charter it was then it was ANC and PAC. You've got it?
No, it's fine. It's
okay.
Fine.
Yeah, yes. It talks about education. Freedom shall have free education. Freedom shall have water. People shall have land. Without land, comrade, you are poor. Because without land, you cannot farm. Without land, you cannot build houses. Without land, you cannot do anything. Without land, you cannot leave something to your children. So those are the basics things that we want. But with in the AADP, when you read our constitution, it talks about land as well. If you go down there, because our land is with our chiefs, and when you want land, we know those who are from the village. You must go to a chief and ask for a piece of land, and then the chief will decide that no, stay here. You don't just go there and then just occupy land anyhow, because we believe in the rule of law as AADP. We are not going to expropriate land unlawfully. We are just going to get land the rightful way. So in that way, you can be able to have documentation and leave it to your children. Amanda.
Great. Okay, comrade, have spoken. Okay, right. I just want to discuss issues of the structure, how the structure functions. So once we constitute these structures, we'll have a convener who is the chairman of the region, Johannesburg. And then we'll have a coordinator, which is the secretary of the region. We'll have 8 additional members. Those 8 additional members will be delegated in various regions. In Gauteng. They are going to given responsibilities to say this is what you do on that region, and you report to the coordinator and the convener. So what happened? You form part of Johannesburg Executive Committee, and then you are going to be given responsibility of function within that structure. So in other words, you are going to deal with branches, recruiting branches, consolidate forms, membership forms, and submit to the comrades here. Understand, comrade? So that is how it works. So if you are in that structure, remember, this is an interim structure. If you are not there, don't think, oh, now why they didn't put me, they put their friend. That doesn't work like that. Once branches have been constituted, we have branches. Therefore, that branches are the one that is going to, elect you into that structure. Because now we need to form branches. You'll have delegates that are going to the Congress, regional Congress. Therefore, they will elect a person of your choice. But at the present moment, we nominate people that we think can take us to the conference. Understand, comrade? We nominate people that we think they will take us to the conference. So this structure are the one that's going to constitute all those branches, and we have AADP everywhere. And then once after election, therefore every region will go to the conference. So I just want to give you a tip. If you are in your branch is the one that can elevate you to the position. Unlike now, we are nominating because we are being given mandate by the national structures to say go and nominate comrades in that region. That will take us to the regional conference. The same region is the one that will propel you to the provincial government. Provincial structures, not government. We are not going to government now. To the provincial structures. So you must have a branch. Like myself, I have a branch in Ekurhuleni. I must have a branch in Ekurhuleni. My branch must take me to the region. My branch must take me to the province. Because now we are nominating. But going forward, it's only your branch that can nominate you. We nominate Comrade Philima Bunda. We want him to be a provincial chairperson or a national chairperson or any position when we go to congresses. So that is how it works. But simply because now, comrade, we don't have branches. There is no any branch anywhere of AADP. We are now trying to form a branches around the country. So we will nominate comrades that we believe will take us to the next level, which is the next conference of the AADP. We agree, comrade. Because you understand we don't have branches. Don't say now, I'm not nominated, but I'm going out. It's your time now to go to the branch, on the grounds, recruit those people, and tell them that as you recruit me, I want you to take me to the provincial, regional congress or provincial congress. So because mandate, when delegates go to the conference, they are given mandate by the branch executive committee or members to say, go to the national and vote this person we believe can take our organization forward. Understand? So everything is democratic that we are carried out. But at present moment, we have a problem because we don't have branch. That's why we nominate. Understand, guys? So it's not a permanent structure. You can change the status quo when you go to the Congress. Understand, comrade? So at present moment, we nominate, we give comrade responsibility to consolidate and constitute structures. So we need structures everywhere. That is what we are doing. Last we were in Tshwane, we're in Ekurhuleni, now we are in Johannesburg, and next we are going to next week we are going to West Rand. So we nominate comrade just to make sure that we have branches, and then it's not a lifetime thing. It's not a 5 years. Doesn't have a term. If I might put it that way, there is no term, because if you have a term, it's when you have been elected by the delegates of your region to say, now we put you in this position for the next 3 years, and then after 3 years we go to conference. But now it's nomination until we constitute all structures, and therefore we go to conference. So as a region, you tell the province that we are ready to go for election on this particular day, and therefore we'll look at it and give a thumb to say, now it's fine, you can go to Congress, your Congress. So this is an interim structure. It's not a structure which have been elected by the delegates from branches. No, it's a nomination just to constitute the structures. I'm sure I'm clear there. Understand, guys? So each and every branch, a VD is a voting station where there's a certain community surrounding in your area who are voting on that particular voting station. So that thing is a branch. Understand? So if you reside there, get the people there and form a branch. You form a branch when you have 100 plus members. That is a branch on that VD. Understand, guys? So that VD, if it's ready, then you will communicate with your regions to say, now my branch is ready. Can you come, region, to come and launch my branch? Understand, guys? The same applies what's happening now. You must have a convener, you must have a coordinator, you must have all those additional members, and form executive committee of that VD or branch. Understand, comrade? But going further, then we'll communicate how our structures look like. So I'm trying to just show how our structures works. From province is 5 office bearers and then 5 additional members. So all those members there, they are given responsibilities. So there are responsibility of political education to teach about our constitution and other policies. There are officials that can take responsibility of organizing, regional organizer or branch organizer, something like that, and other portfolio that you believe is fit, to reach our community, our masses here in our respective region and branches. So every person that is there has a role to play. Must be given mandate to say, now this is your portfolio, this is what you do. Understand, comrade? So it's like that. The same applies in the province, the same applies in the national. Because we'll have a president, we'll have a deputy president, we'll have a secretary, deputy secretary, treasurer. But with additional members that were given responsibility there, spokesperson will be there, political education and other portfolios. So if you serve there, you are part of executive. But if comrade on the branch want you to serve, they will nominate you in the branch to say, in the conference to say, I want this comrade to be my secretary. So there is no one who's outside, we are all inside. Are we clear, comrade? Okay, thank you very much.
Just to emphasize on what comrade has said there. At the moment, joining fee is mahala. You don't pay to join. And to form a branch, you need 100 people. To launch a branch, you need 51 plus. So once you have, let's say 102 people, you can call us and say you are ready to launch a branch. On the day, you can have to meet the threshold, you need 51 plus people for that branch to be launched or to be active. One other thing, for us to be well known, let's engage ourselves with the community. Go out there, help the community.